afternoon. I apologize. I'm a little bit sick today, so you'll hear it in my voice. But I wanted to get this idea out there, and there's a lot of content that I'm going to be bringing out over the next little bit. But I wanted a video to present and to talk about the core crux of what I believe, of what I've been thinking since I was 5 years old, of what I'm drives the motivation and the message underneath the different things that I'm putting out onto social media. And the context of this is how our system that we have, the system that is built into everything from our education, from the time that we were in elementary school onwards, from the way we run businesses and corporations, and that our work life works. Every single part of our society is built on this fear scarcity model. This fear scarcity model where it's, okay, well, things are great, things are good, but if I lose my job, then ... If gas prices go up, if cost of living goes up, how am I going to afford things? How am I going to pay my bills? Scarcity fear ... The fear of losing relationships. If I stand up for myself in this relationship, this person will react. I'll lose this relationship ... All of these things, this fear, this scarcity, and that is the element of our system. And our system meaning absolutely everything from our overall, structured society where we choose to go into these careers, these things where we then define ourselves as a doctor, a lawyer, a pharmacist, anything. We create these boxes for ourselves that we then go into and live our lives as, and is such, even in the absolute luckiest case where we are in the jobs that have the most status and the most money, and the careers where that is the main components of them. Even in those cases where we are at the most privileged of that scale, it is an incredible harm to ourselves as we are reduced into so much less than who we are. And this is really the core message of everything that I've put forward and I'm going to continue to put forward. Our system is broken. Every part of it is. It goes so much deeper than our society talks about. The fixes that we pretend to, that we present forward and talk about are symptom management and never system healing and fixing. And the inevitable consequences of this is climate change. The inevitable consequences of this is increasing war. The inevitable consequences of this is mass political division and increasing hate and disconnection everywhere, in our families, with ourselves, with each other. All of this is a choice. It is the choice we make by maintaining and engaging with the system that we have right now. And the alternative choice is the things that I've talked about in my previous videos and we'll talk more about. It's not some fancy book or some, political philosophy that's written somewhere that people need to follow. It's literally finding ways in the moments that we have, dealing with the life and the reality that is currently here, to go deeper inwards, to go to the places that we otherwise avoid, to notice when we are judging and ask ourselves the tough questions that are behind the judgments that we hold.